When shall we meet again, in the thunder, the lightning, or in the rain?
When everything is over and the battle is lost or won.
That'll be before the sun sets.
Where shall we meet?
On the battlefield.
There we can meet Macbeth.
When comes great Malkin?
Paddock calls.
Right away. Fair is foul and foul is fair, hovers through the fog and filthy air.
Who is this bloody woman? From the looks of her, she can tell us more about the battle.
This is the woman who saved me from getting captured. Hail, brave friend! Tell us about the battle when you left it.
For a while, you couldn't tell which army would win. Both were unable to move and exhausted. Macdonald had ladies' luck, horses, and soldiers on his side. But Macbeth didn't care about that. He went right through the whole battlement. He got right through and killed Macdonald and hung his head in our castle walls.
What a worthy woman.
But just like storms come with spring, defeating Macdonald created new problems for us. After we defeated him, the Norwegian king saw an area to attack us.
Didn't this frighten our captains Macbeth and Banquo? Who are these people?
The worthy Thane of Ross.
His eyes seem frantic. He looks like someone with a story to tell.
God save the king.
Where are y'all from?
The Norwegian king wants a treaty. We told him we wouldn't let him bury his men and retreat until he pays it.
The Thane of Cawdor will betray me never again. Tell everyone that he will be executed.
It'll get done right away.
The Thane of Cawdor has lost, but Macbeth has won.
Where have you been, my sister?
Killing pigs. And you, sister?
A sailor's wife had chestnuts in her lap and was munching on them. Give me some, I said. Get away from me, witch, the fat woman cried. Her husband had sailed off to a pillow on the ship named the Tiger. I'd sailed in the kitchen strainer and was trying to do tailless right things to him.
I'll give you some wind to sail there.
How nice of you.
And I will give you some more.
I control all the winds along with the ports from which they blow, in every direction of the sailor's compass from which he can go. I will drain the life of him. He will be a cursed man. Although I cannot control the disappearance of his ship, I will make his voyage miserable.
We were sisters, hand in hand, swift travelers of the sea and land, dance around and around like so.
3 times to yours and 3 times to mine. Add 3 times again to add to 9. Enough, the charm is ready.
I've never seen a day so good and bad at the same time.
How far is forest? And what are these creatures? They look like women but have beards. Can you understand me?
Speak now. What are you?
All hail Macbeth, hail to you, the Thane of Glamis.
All hail Macbeth, hail to you, Thane of Cawdor.
All hail Macbeth, the future king.
Why do you look so startled and afraid of these compliments? Are you illusions? My friend was greeted with such great talk about him that he is speechless. But why don't you say anything about me? If you can see the future, tell me mine.
Hail!
Hail.
Hail! Better than Macbeth, but also greater.
You're not as happy as Macbeth, yet much happier.
Your descendants will be kings, but you won't, so all hail Macbeth and Banquo.
Macbeth and Banquo, all hail.
Oh wait, tell me more. I already know I'm the Thane of Glamis, but how can I be the Thane of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor still lives. It is impossible for me to be king, just as it is impossible for me to be the Thane of Cawdor. Tell me more. Into thin air.
Were these things real, or are we on drugs?
Where'd they go?
And your children will be kings.
You will be king.
And the Thane of Cawdor, isn't that what they said?
That's exactly what they said. Who is this?
The king was happy to hear of your success against the rebels. Messengers told of your bravery to the king with praises of how you defended his country.
The king sent us to give you his thanks and to bring you to him. The real reward won't come from us.
He told me to call you the Thane of Cawdor, so hail, Thane of Cawdor. That title belongs to you.
Does the devil speak the truth?
The Thane of Cawdor is alive. Why do you give me his title?
The man that was the Thane of Cawdor is still alive. He has been sentenced to death. The treason to which he has confessed means he's finished.
Just as I said, I'm the Thane of Glamis and Cawdor. The best of what was predicted is still to come. Thank you for the great news. Don't you want your children to be kings? The witches that made the prediction said nothing less.
If you trust what they say, you might become king in Thane of Cawdor. They earn our trust and then betray us. I'd like to have a word with y'all. My soldiers, I can't tell you how thankful I am.
I'm glad to serve you. We're doing everything we can to protect you.
You are welcome here. I have made great plans for your career.
If I do anything great, it will be a credit to you.
My joy is so overwhelming it brings tears to my eyes.
I'm going to tell my wife that you're coming. Peace out. Malcolm is the Prince of Cumberland. He's in my way. Stars hide your light so no one can see the terrible desires within me. I won't let my eyes see what my hand is doing.
Macbeth is every bit as valiant as you say he is.
Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't mess.
I have a letter from Macbeth.
The witches met me on the day of my victory in battle, and I have since learned that they have supernatural knowledge. When I tried desperately to question them further, they vanished into thin air. While I stood spellbound, messengers from the king arrived and greeted me as the Thane of Cawdor, which is precisely how the weird sister had saluted me before, calling me the future king. I thought I should tell you this news, my dearest partner in greatness, so that you could rejoice along with me about the greatness that is promised to us. Keep it secret and farewell. What news do you bring?
The king is coming tonight.
Are you crazy to say that? Isn't Macbeth with the king? Wouldn't he have told me he was coming?
I'm sorry, it's the truth. Macbeth is coming.
Well, take good care of him. He has great news. Great Thane of blameless and worthy Thane of Cawdor, you'll soon be greater than both those houses once you become king.
My dearest love, Duncan's coming tonight.
And when is he leaving?
He plans to leave tomorrow.
That day will never come. Your face shows strange feelings. You must deceive everyone. Let me handle tonight's preparations, because after tonight and every day after that, it will change for the rest of our lives.
We'll speak about this later.
Well, don't be so uptight. Just act normal.
Boy, this castle's an unpleasant place. Oh look, here comes my hostess. I'm sorry for the inconvenience you having to be here tonight.
It's okay. Everything we're doing is for you.
Where's Macbeth, the Thane of Cawdor? We're right on his tail on the way over here, but he drives like a dang Carl Edwards.
We're your servants, and as always, everything in our home is at your disposal.
Give me your hand and show me to my host, Macbeth.
This would be over if I killed Duncan, so I just need to go and pop him. The king trusts me. The news will spread quickly. My only motivation is ambition. Do you have any news?
He's still eating supper. Why'd you leave the dining hall?
He asked for me.
You know he has.
Change of plans. The king is honoring me. I want to enjoy the honors while the feeling is fresh.
Were you drunk when you seemed so hopeful before? Are you afraid to act the way you desire? Will you take the crown you want so badly, or will you act as a coward, always saying I can't after saying I will?
Please stop.
If you weren't a man, then what kind of animal were you when you first told me you wanted to do this?
If we fail...
We fail? If you get your courage up, we can't fail. We will do it when Duncan is asleep.
Won't people believe the servants killed once we have covered them with blood and used their daggers?
Who would believe it happened any other way? We'll be grieving loudly when we hear about Duncan's death.
I'll kill him. Pretend you don't know what has happened, even though you really do.
Who is this bloody man?
This is is a brave man who saved me from being captured. Hail, brave friend. Tell him about the battle when you left it.
From as far as I could tell, you couldn't tell who was going to win from the beginning. But I forgot my lines, so...
And I'm talking towards you.
Where have you been, my sister?
Killing pigs. And you, sister?
A sailor's wife had did.
Macbeth, why do you look so startled and afraid of these compliments?
Hail!
Are you...
No, Todd. No, Soda's Harlan's like action. Todd grabs his gun like something coming.
Macbeth, the Thane of Cawdor. We followed closely after him and hoped to arrive before him, but he drives like a daggone car Edwards.
I'll kill him. Pretend you don't know what has happened, even though you really do.